holder. Don't ask me why. I have absolutely no idea. Benita, good afternoon, darling. How are you? Hello, ladies. I'm back with some more sparkle. Not the ring, the top. What do we think? We didn't get time to show this one last night, and it's such a shame. Look at the shimmy, shimmy, shimmer. Beautiful. Look how it catches the light. It's so pretty, and it's the most delicate, like, dusting of sparkle. But if you look closely, it's almost like somebody's got a pen and gone with glitter, and it's all over it. Look how it catches the light. It's so pretty. So this launched last night. Hi, Paula. When are you coming to join me again, Paula? You did exceptionally well last night. It was lovely to have you on board. Anytime you want to come, no pressure. No pressure. But anytime you want to come and join me and Charlie on a Tuesday night, or just me and you, whatever. Let me know if you want to do some more. We all love seeing Paula last night, and all the other ladies, they were all amazing. So proud of you all, because I know you were all absolutely petrified, but it didn't come across on camera. You were brilliant. So this is, apart from being absolutely fabulous, it's called Stardust. $24.99, and I think this one is individual sizing. Yes, it is, because there's a 16 on the ticket. I'm such a plum. 16 up to a 20. Hi, Sue. 16 up to a 26, this one. So I know it was online last night, but it's always nice to see it. We're good, Anne, thank you. She's in the bedroom. I've just done the hoovering, and she, surprise, surprise, doesn't like the hoover. So she's gone and got in a bed, and she's sulking because I had to move her to hoover around her. She's honestly. Anyway, yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She's just having a diva moment because I hoovered. Bless her little socks. So I've got the 16 on. It's individually sized. I would say it's absolutely true to size, because it fits perfectly where it should on me. So the bust fits perfect. It's not gaping. The arm is that gorgeous, like, butterfly sleeve anyway, so it's really roomy on the arm, but it covers most of the upper arm as well, which is fabulous. I have got my, of course, Lizzie leggings on again today. I need to wash these because I've had them on for about a week. So I have had other stuff on in between, but they do need a wash. I like them that much, so I don't like putting them in the wash because I like to wear them, and they go with everything when I'm photographing all the stuff. That's a bit of me. Wish I had that for today. I'm for a overnight stay in Manchester with Hubster. How lovely. We were looking at hotels in Manchester only last night. It's my Christmas present from last year. Blooming Nora. We want to go and stay in the Gotham Hotel right in the city centre. So I've been looking at it for December. It's crazy. It's about £350 a night. So as much as I want to go and stay in that, I don't think I will be. But when we went last year, because obviously his son lives in Manchester, and he's just got his own house actually. Well, he's hoping to get his keys in the next couple of weeks. Sparkles, patiently, eagerly awaiting my postie. Has he not turned up yet? Thank you, Tracy. So we always like to go across in December and see his son before Christmas. And last year we stopped. It weren't outside the city centre, but it was a walk up a steep hill. And we picked a horrible weekend to go. It was rainy, it was freezing. I really wanted to do all the outdoor markets, but we ended up like crying off early because it was so cold and wet and miserable. Bit of bling, it's fantastic, isn't it? So yeah, so if we come again next year, which here we are, a year later, it's absolutely crazy how quick this year's gone. I said I'd like to stop more central, and it was his son that said, oh, you should stay in the Gotham Hotel, it looks really good. And so I had a look at it, and I was like, oh my God, it's very Batman-esque, hence the reason why it's called Gotham. It's fantastic, it's got like a creepy vibe to it, but it looks really good. Don't you have the Sandy? I have got both pairs, yeah, I have, but I currently don't know where my other ones are. I have washed them and put them somewhere. Safe, of course, and, you know, that's safe. I think they're folded up in a pile of washing on top of the tumble dryer, I think. But there's like So Lee don't do tramping anymore. So all his stuff from his truck is on top of me dining room, girls. You'd cry if you saw it now. You know how lovely and neat and tidy it was when I decorated it. It's an absolute hole again. So everything that came out of his truck is folded up on top of the tumble dryer unit. You know, the one where I stenciled the zebras on the front and painted black. It's just piled up with absolute rammel. And I feel like they're folded up somewhere in that pile of quilts, pillars, quilt covers, pillowcases, everything, all his work gear, all his overnight stuff, all his toiletries. They've been dumped there for 3 weeks now. And I refuse to move them because I work full time and I'm tired as well. And he doesn't do any housework, I have to say, or very, very little. He'll wash up, that's it. He don't clean the bathroom, he don't hoover, he don't dust, he don't tidy. I pick up after him and I'm like, I'm not moving that. It'll stay there. So stay there it will, and it'll probably be there in the new year, but I'll have to have a rummage through it and see if I can find me other pair of leggings. I'll report back. Where are you staying, Kerry? Did you say? Oh, really? Oh my God. Yeah. Do let me know what it's like, because it looks absolutely fantastic. Oh, you lucky thing, you. It looks fantastic. That's where I want to stay. But in December, on a weekend, it's nearly £400, and I refuse to pay that much. That's okay, Lee. Hope you're all right. But yeah, oh, you lucky thing, you. Hopefully it's gorgeous for you. It looks fantastic. Looks really good. And I don't know do the Christmas markets start this weekend in Manchester? I think they do in York. I don't know. But if they do, I don't know if you've been before to Manchester. My trip last year was my first trip, not to Manchester, but at Christmas with the markets. It was amazing. It was magical, but the weather was absolutely pants. And we stayed it was just like not a Premier Inn, it was nicer than that, but it was quite standard, and it was right up the top of the hill away from all the shops down in the city centre. Not a massive walk, but when you've been walking around all day and it's wet and it's cold, you don't want to do that. So I said I'm staying in the city centre, right in the centre. Does more and better housework than me, hence why I have to hide my deliveries. Mine don't do anything. I mean, he does work goddamn hard, he really does, so I'll let him off, but he doesn't do any housework, which is fine. But then when I'm having to tidy up after him as well, that's not fine. So it's like a Mexican standoff in my house at the minute. So that is it in the gorgeous Mulberry. He needs more training. Do you know what? I'm not going to call him because he's doing really, really well at the moment. What's that? Tipped and fell into a... You're going on holiday again, Ruth, you little monkey. Fair play to you, I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm not going to call him because he's doing really well at the moment and he's being lovely. So we'll just leave him be, but I'm not moving his things. So we'll see how long they stay there. So that is the mulberry, the gorgeous deep mulberry in this one. And the shimmy on this is just divine. It's just like a really lovely dusting of sparkle through it. So it's not sequins. It is catching the light beautifully. I can see it on camera. It's gorgeous. But I like the fact that this is like a wrap top and it's a longer length. So with my leggings, it's fab because it covers all this part that I don't particularly like. So it cinches in at the higher part of your waist, under your bust, like I love. It sits perfectly. It's a nice high crossover, so no gaping. Going to Christmas market at Beamish Museum next week, can't wait. They're all starting now, aren't they? My first Christmas market will be Chatsworth and I can't wait for that. It's absolutely magical at Chatsworth at Christmas. I didn't go last year and I got serious withdrawals and I got monk on because we didn't go. And this year I was like, we're going. And I'm booking the tickets as soon as they come out. And the tickets actually came out while we were on holiday. And I refuse to do anything online banking orientated while I'm on holiday. I'm a bit funny like that because I'm like, if anybody taps into my account and all that. Anyway, I don't. So I waited till we got back and we literally just squeezed in to a Saturday, and we had to book one late on because all the early daytime and lunchtime ones had gone. I'm excited. I only had to wait 12 months. Bless you. Why did you have to wait so long? Only 40 minutes on the train from us. Spend a lot of time in Manchester. Oh, excellent. Excellent. I love Manchester. I said to Lee, when we went last Christmas, I was like, I could live in Manchester. He went, why? I went, it's great. The shopping in Manchester, the shops, and you've got everything, all the nice restaurants, and it's all very, it's just nicer than Doncaster. It's proper big and bustling Manchester, and I like that, but it was heaving because it was Christmas, and it was right in the middle of December, so it was so busy. But yeah, I think Manchester's just got a vibe to it, and it's got some fantastic stores. I was thinking about going to Beamish this year, not for, everybody's going to the Christmas markets now, aren't they? I'm definitely going to do York, and I'm definitely doing, well, obviously we are doing, because we booked the tickets to go to Chatsworth, which is not just, I mean, they do have a Christmas market, but only for a certain amount of weeks. But the house is just beautiful. So at certain weeks, when the Christmas store's on, you get that for free as well. You can just pay to go to the Christmas market. You can take your pooch there if you want, your pet, your dog. If you want to take your dog for a walk around the grounds and around the Christmas market, you can. Dogs aren't allowed in the house. But it's really nice if you just want to visit the market. But it's quite expensive to park your car. But you could park your car further down in the village and walk up if you don't mind it. Should have gone last year, but got cancelled because of the snow. I like Manchester when it's not too big. I love Manchester. I really do. Anyway, let me show you the back of this. Hopefully you can see there, look. It sits quite far down. And like I said, this is the 16, and I would absolutely 100% say these are true to size, girls. So get your size, even if you're a slightly different shape to me and you've got a bit more of a tummy. It's got plenty of stretch in the waist band, loads of room in this gorgeous butterfly type sleeve. The bust area is quite roomy as well on me, so not too roomy that it looks too big on me, but it's perfect. It's, if you're a 16 with a bigger bust, it'll be fine. If you're a 16 with bigger arms, it'll be fine. And you've got lots of fabric here and a split right up the front there, so it kind of crosses over, and you've got the fabric there and the fabric there. Obviously it's sewn there, it's not a tie wrap, it is a solid top, but it's got that wrap effect across the front. It's gorgeous. We have got other colours in this, and I'm not quite sure when they're launching. Get together at the Ivy in Manchester. It's a bit far though, isn't it, to travel? But I know the red wine and the black are available, girls, and if you want it, it's called Stardust, and it's £24.99, and it's individually sized, and I would say absolutely true to size. So to complete my look today, I'm all black, but I have got that little bit of sparkle, and I've got the go on, I did write it down, the Lexi. Why did I want to say Vixen? I don't know why I got that in my head. It's called the Lexi. This is the faux suede biker jacket. So if you fancy something a little bit different to the Michelle biker jacket and you want a different finish, this is gorgeous soft faux suede. So it's got all the detail of the Michelle. I would say this is just a little bit, I'm not going to say dressy. I was going to say dressier. I think it's the fabric that makes it feel like I'm a little bit more dressed up to the faux leather. I feel like the faux leather one's a bit more biker chic, a bit more daytimey, but dressed up daytimey. Whereas if I was going out on a night time, I'd put my little kit heel boot on. Not my slippers that I've got on now, but my little kit heel boot with my leather look leggings. Obviously this top is nice and long, so even if you don't do a shorter jacket because you don't like to show too much, this top is brilliant because obviously it gives you that extra length. And then you've got the jacket over the top. Add a necklace if you want just a little bit of extra sparkle. I don't know where all my black necklaces are, so I won't bother. But you could just add a nice little, either an all gold, all silver, or a nice black with accents of gold or silver. A little bit of a jewellery on your wrist and maybe an earring if you wanted to. And this would just elevate it right up for a night time. But if you were going out in an afternoon for pre-Christmas drinks with the girls or works, office do, whatever, this would be a really nice outfit as well. And it's not too glam. So you've got that little bit of shimmer. The biker jacket is a bit middle of the road. You can dress it up, dress it down. Leather look leggings look amazing all year round, but they look especially nice with all the Christmas party stuff, all the sequins and the sparkle. These just look fabulous, but you can dress these right down again with a chunky jumper for daytime. So this is the Lexi. 12 to 18 is the one that I've got on, and then the 14-22 is the next size up in this one. So just the two sizes, and it's £45.99. And you can see this is that lovely faux, stretchy, beautiful, comfy fabric. I absolutely love this. I'm surprised we've got any of these left, to be honest with you. So this is like a nice, it's like chocolate, because if you look at the dark brown in the Michelle, I know the different fabrics, so it's going to sit differently anyway, but that's the dark brown, not the chocolate, in the Michelle. And then you've got this in the faux suede. This is the Lexi, and this is like a proper chocolate. It's beautiful. I don't know whether we've called it chocolate or tan, but I would say it's kind of a bit darker than tan and definitely lighter than the dark brown. Absolutely stunning. So 2 colours, that's all we got in this one. And it's just a lovely, soft, stretchy faux suede. I think this is just gorgeous, and it goes with so many things. The black will go with everything. If you want the black, it'll go with your browns, it'll go with red, it'll go with red wine, it'll go with whatever. But I've gone all black again. I'm feeling in my black era, and I don't know why, because I mean, I've always loved black, and black is really classy and it's really easy to wear. But I've always told you ladies to steer away from it and inject some colour in your wardrobe. And for the last, what we're on now, Wednesday, so Monday, Tuesday and today, no, not today, because I wore red, didn't I, today, but yesterday and the day before I was top to toe black. And I kept looking at myself thinking, I really like this outfit, but what are you doing in top to toe black? So yeah. But I'm loving it at the moment. There's no reason why you shouldn't wear it. Just don't wear it all the time, because it's nice to inject some colour. But you could do that in a necklace. You could do it in your nails. I've even got black nails. What's going off? So yeah, you could do it in your shoes. You could do it in your nail polish. You could do it in your necklace, your makeup, whatever. Even your little clutch bag or your handbag. Just inject a little bit of, and red looks stunning with black. And this time of year, girls, red is the in colour. So that's it this afternoon. So obviously the top was one that got away last night, the Stardust, £24.99, goes right up to a size 20, what did we say, 26 on this one. So really good sizing. They are individually sized. I'll take the jacket off again and just show you. They are individually sized, and I know for sure that the black and the red wine are on, and there are other colours. If they're not on the website right now, they will be coming very soon. I don't know if I'm showing the other colours tonight. I'm not quite sure what I'm showing actually, but I'm sure Lisa will come up with some fabulousness for me to present to you ladies. So this is the Stardust. I'm wearing the 16. I am a size 16 and it fits me like an absolute glove. They are really comfy, they are really stretchy, and I would definitely say true to size. So if you like the look of this one, girls, it went on the website last night. It's still available in the colours, I'm sure, and it's £24.99. So I'm going to go and do some more photographing, but I think I'm going to make myself a coffee first. I've got a really dry throat and I had a drink since this morning because I refuse to drink the sachet coffee at the warehouse. Lisa makes herself a drink when I get there, and she's like, I'm not even going to ask you if you want one. I'm like, no. Andrew starts laughing. He's like, you're a proper coffee snob. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I am when it comes to coffee. I'm terrible. I won't drink kettle coffee or like powder sachets, instant coffee. So I did myself out of a drink this morning, and I haven't had one yet because I've just been photographing glasses for Friday. So I've picked out the new sunglasses from last night, the ones with the lovely teal frame with that little bit of, I think it's like tortoiseshell at the bottom. And then these ones, but not the matte ones. There's 2 designs in these and I love them. These are the matte ones, but we are doing the non-matte frames in the tortoiseshell on Friday, and then the smaller dark blue frames for you ladies that were asking for some smaller frames. So 3 glasses, a sunglass and 2 normal glasses on Friday will be launched. So if you want another new pair of glasses, they're so inexpensive, £16.99 a pair. Honestly, you're not breaking the bank, are you? And they are so lovely. I won't wear anything else but these glasses now. They are so comfortable and lightweight and inexpensive, and they look really expensive. I get lots of comments on my glasses, lots of people asking me on my personal TikTok and when I'm out and about asking me where I get my glasses from, which is amazing. So I won't go anywhere else now. I'm a fan. I am an absolute fan, and they're brilliant. I can see really good in them. So they are magnifying readers, they're not prescription, and they're just £16.99 a pair, and there's 3 new styles being launched for you on Friday. What's that? What you two what, Lee? count me in. Need an LJ's get together at the Ivy in Manchester. Yeah, it's just a bit far to travel, I think, isn't it? Manchester's, I don't know how long it takes from Doncaster to Manchester on train. Not this side of Christmas, I'm skint. Right, girls, I'm going. I will see you all at 7 o'clock tonight. Have a fantastic afternoon. See you later. Bye.